What's up guys, me Desmond Graham, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing something a lot different. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A. Finally, I told you guys I was going to do one, and I'm finally doing one, so yeah, we're going to do it, and it's going to be good. So, I asked you guys to give me some questions on my Instagram, and I'm going to read off those questions. Okay, first one. We're going to have to skip because we're going to make a different video about that. I'm sorry if you didn't get your question asked. This question comes from fantastic.johnson. He says, how long have you been a drummer? And what are your sticks, drum heads, and cymbals of choice? It's actually a really good question. I've been a drummer for about 2 years now. And I think it's really cool doing drums because I like making beats and all that kind of stuff. Sticks, I am currently using, well, I have 2 drum kits. The one I have at home and the one I have at school. Let's start with the school one. The one at school, I'm using the Zildjian Artist Series Travis Barker sticks. If you guys don't know, Travis Barker is from the band Blink-182. And his sticks work really well. And sooner or later I'm going to be using the Vader Fusion sticks on that kit. And for my home kit, I use Vic Firth 5As because they work really well. Drum heads, for the school kit, for the toms, I use Remo, Weather King, Ebony, black drum heads because I like the sound of them and they sound really good. For the snare, I use a Yamaha Batter snare head. It sounds really good. The kit I have at home, I use Remo UX drum heads. I believe that's what they're called. But for the snare, I use a Remo Batter, I believe it's a dry head, snare head. And for cymbals at school, for the most part, I use Sabian. But for my China, I use Wuhan. And for the kid at home, there's cymbals that are super terrible. They're Mendini by Cecilio, and they sound really bad. Like the crash is too thick, but the hi-hat breaks too easily. So yeah, I do not recommend Mendini by Cecilio if you're gonna buy a drum kit. It's a really bad company. This next one comes from Nesmith with 2 T's. They said, if you could go to any concert, what would it be? You can only pick one. Honestly, if I could go to one concert, I would go back to Warped Tour 2016 so I can meet Kyle David Hall, Skylar Truth, and Motionless in White again. And also get in the mosh pit some more and crowd surf because that was really fun. Let's see, got a lot of questions from Fabulous Killjoy, so I'm just gonna read off those. Fabulous_Killjoy182 says, what's your favorite band, movie, and TV show? My favorite band currently is Memphis May Fire. My favorite movie is Stephen King's It. And my favorite TV show is I don't really know. There's too many good ones. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably say Nick Cannon Presents Wild and Out. Because that's a really, really good show. They also said, weren't you just hyped for Mania by Fall Out Boy and Defy by Of Mice and Men? That both came out today. This photo was posted 2 weeks ago, by the way. I was hyped about Mania, and sooner or later I'm going to be buying the physical copy of it. But honestly, I was not as hyped for Of Mice and Men because I really don't listen to them that much anymore. And yeah, they also say, what are all the concerts you've been to? I've been to Warped Tour 2015. Well, I'm going to start when I was a young boy. Not an MCO reference. The first concert I've ever been to was, this was before I got into bands. It was Mindless Behavior, which was this R&B hip hop group. And this is, like I said, this is back before I listened to rock bands. The next one was Michael Jackson, Immortal by Cirque du Soleil. I don't know if that counts as a concert or not. I'm slow. Then I went to another Miles Behavior concert, and that was the All Around the World tour. Ow. Well, this mask is hitting my glasses. It's hitting my eye. Then later on, the next concert I went to was Warped Tour 2015. That was a really good show. That's when I started getting into bands more. Then I went to Warped Tour 2016, and that was discovered more bands from that. And then went to the Hell in the Hallways tour with Ice Nine Kills. And then moving on to the next year, I went to the Self-Inflicted tour with Chelsea Grin. Then that summer, I went to the Half God, Half Devil tour with In This Moment and Motionless in White. And that was a really good show. And that's about it so far. Hold on one second. My mask is messing with my eyes. Next, they said, have you heard of Out Came the Wolves? Yes, I have. They were on the Hell in the Hallways tour with Ice Nine Kills, and I listened to them, and they sounded really good. And so, yeah. And Nesmith also said, also, what is your favorite cafeteria food in the school cafeteria? I'm pretty sure I read that wrong. I go to school with this person, so yeah, I know what they're talking about. And Nesmith, if you're watching this video, literally, I would say probably none of it. Honestly, I can't really pick a favorite because honestly, none of it's good. So, yeah. And that's about it. That's all the questions. Thank you for those who commented. And thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and a comment down below. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. I do a lot of videos on my channel, not like this, but you know what I mean. And be sure to follow my social media in the description box below. And if you're an old viewer or a new viewer, make sure to hit the notification bell to be notified on new videos. And follow my social media. Like I said, check out Kleaver Klothing, website in the description. Also, check out my original songs down in the description. And that's about it. Thanks again for watching. I love you guys so much. Stay happy, stay weird, stay spooky, stay queer, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.